Go.
I just want to thank everybody for coming here. It's getting later in the evening. So just to give you a little bit, some of you have been here, some of you haven't, but thank you for coming. Especially, you know, it's dark. And coming out this evening. So I'm Shannon Horton from Horton Vineyards. We're a 3-generational women-run winery. My mom and my dad started this back in 1989. We have 67 acres under vine that are completely hand-maintained and harvested. We grow 18 different varietals, and we bring in 300 to 400 tons of fruit, which translates to 60,000 gallons of wine in a lower years, so about 100,000 gallons on the upper years. And we maintain a warehouse of about, I think my last count on December 31st was over 16,000 cases.
Wow.
So, most of our business is through distribution, which has been getting slower and slower and slower and slower. So Virginia wines as a whole, as an industry, are being wiped off of your local shelves. We are being inundated by the $5 Chardonnay, and so the industry as a whole is really being hit. Across California is actually paying farmers to pull up vines and not replant. So they're subsidizing their vineyards right now. So my plan for the future, I started an organization, VWW, Virginia Women in Wine, to try and get us more of a voice. Over 60% of the industry is run, owned, and operated by women. So not a lot of people know that. So I helped create our own organization to get us more of a voice. But so I'm looking to also been lobbying with the governor and other states' agriculture departments to be able to sell our fruit like a commodity like peanuts. Because I like to sell about 200 to 250 tons of fruit. I supply anywhere from 25 to 12 wineries every year with their fruit to make wine. I supply bulk wine. I have one client that buys it by the tanker truck, pulls up here, looks like milk coming down the road, but it's actually full of 6,000 gallons of my wine that are going to North Carolina for a private labeling at the billboard. So I'm trying to expand our bulk business. I think we have enough retail, and we're trying to decant what we have downstairs. So we sell a lot of bulk and samples. So ours is a little bit different business model than most wineries. I'm more of a manufacturer. My father built this building as a plant. 5% of my footprint is for retail. So on our website, we no longer call ourselves a tasting room. We now call ourselves a wine shop. I happen to have tastings, but I'm more of a wine shop. You come in, get the wine, go home to enjoy. There is a pavilion outside. We don't have food, but we do encourage you to bring your own. So that's what we do. Because of those large quantities, we're not able to do as much entertaining like bands and things like some of the smaller ones. The licensings to have them are based on the gallonage you make. So mine costs 4 times as much as a smaller winery's license for cover songs. All of it's based on the gallonage that you make, not how many people are walking through your door. So that's our vision board for the year, is to expand in bulk. So I'm going to be traveling across the country. I am on a California wine board. I'm on 3 Virginia wine boards and 1 California wine board. And I'll be going out there in March and trying to lobby for some Virginia wine. And actually, California drinkers, it's something they never tasted because our terroir is a lot different. So it's kind of neat. My dad was very much a maverick. That's why the wine glasses, if you looked at them tonight, said at first they laughed and then they copied. And that's because everybody told him he was crazy for what he planted. But he brought you Viognier, Cab Franc, Pinotage, Tannat, Roussan, Marsanne, Petit Manseng, Albarino, Touriga Nacional. They were not in the state until my father planted them. So if you go to a lot of wineries, you know those names, you know those great varietals, and they weren't here until he got here. So I'm trying to foster that and build that. So we've just launched our new website as a 3-generational winery, and there's a big story in there how my mom, who still 78 years old, works that field every day. She walks 10,000 steps before 9:30 in the morning. Yeah, I know. So she's really in charge. My daughter, who's 30 years old now, she took over 4 years ago as a winemaker. And when she did, she was the youngest winemaker in the country, handling the volume that she handles. And as Saida knows, anytime you call Caitlin, she'll tell you. She'll help you out. She'll do whatever. She'll let you come in the cellar, follow her around for a day. If you want to know about a piece of equipment that we have, she'll tell you what's good, what's bad. You know, you can send us samples. We'll tell you what's going on with your wines, how we can help. And we don't do any charge for that. We just figure helping anyone in the industry raises everybody. If anybody needs help, we try and help them. So we've partnered up with Good Samaritan quite a bit in the last couple of years, and I'm involved now with the Merchants Association in Gordonsville, thanks to Beata. She's like, you have to go, and I'm like, oh my God. So anyway, I'm trying to stay as much connected in my community as I possibly can. So I'm really glad you guys came out today, and I'm very, very appreciative.